All right, guys, we're going to do a little check-in here. We're going to see what is coming for us in this new month of ours, October. Can you believe it? Jeez. I know that there's a lot of karmic clearing going on in October. So, let's see what is recommended here. Okay, we have an Ace of Wands. All right, so this is bringing in a passionate new beginning. This is a fresh start, okay, for many of us. Many of us have cleared out karmic cycles, okay, and have gone through the death and rebirth process. And this is like what is on the other side of that, okay? The Sun and Ace of Wands. Okay, so just know that we are connecting with the intention to provide clarity and insight for the highest and greatest good. We are surrounded in divine love, and so it is. All right, so Ace of Wands, huh? What is the Ace of Wands telling us? What else you got? I feel like this is you seeing like just kind of a culmination of things, and you're like, wow, you know what? It feels like I don't have all the burdens of the past on my back anymore. Like you've released it, it's gone. It truly feels like a fresh start. So let's see what this fresh start is about. Thank you, Spirit. New opportunity. Yeah, Fool card. Yeah, I feel like you can put the past behind you and move forward with this like optimism that everything is going to work out for your highest and greatest good with the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Yes, and the Fool. Yeah, this is you being optimistic and having this happy-go-lucky energy about you. You're like, I'm good. Like, I'm good where I'm at. I'm good with what, like, has transpired. I'm good with what I've learned. I feel like I've integrated everything. Like, I just feel good. Yeah, and then we have this Emperor, father figure, Aries, volcanic explosion over here. And then we have a Page of Shields. So, I feel like there's something inspiring here, okay? I feel like this is an offer, okay? This is something that maybe someone who has some sort of leadership qualities, maybe you're being viewed as a leader in this situation here. I feel like you might be going in a different direction when it comes to what you feel passionate about, what you stand up for. Maybe there's a cause that you feel strongly about, or there's someone coming in because they recognize you have this passion about something. It's like you create magic. And so I feel like there's an offer to create some magic here. So what are you creating that is magic? I feel like that is what this is about. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. I need to get a couple crystals because these have some nakedness on them. And, you know, we don't want to upset. There we go. Okay. All right. Well, this is exciting. I feel like this is like, you're embarking on a new journey. You're embarking on a new quest. You're embarking on something that you're actually, something maybe it starts off small but has potential, okay? I feel like you're gonna have to see that sometimes, like it might be about like you seeing the bright side of things. Maybe it's not ideal situations, but it might lead to something far better than what's being presented to you right out of the gate, okay? Is that what you mean? Okay. Page of Cups. I feel like maybe, let's see, let's get one more. I'm also getting like, this could be like an offer of help that's coming in. Yeah, this is what it is. Okay, so here's the Page, the Sun, the Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. It's almost like you feel like you've put in some effort, or you feel like you have this emotional attachment to something, but it's not like really hitting the bill. It's not like fulfilling you. All right. I feel like you don't feel like you can really grow in this situation. I feel like there's something better, something that's more aligned with your purpose coming in. I feel like it is going to be something that you feel called to do, something that, you know, is going to offer some sort of fulfillment here. I do have the Five of Pentacles, so it also could change your financial situation as well. Okay. Okay, what do I have here? Oh, Two of Cups. I feel like there's some sort of offer heading your way for sure. Two of Cups, huh? So a Knight of Cups is bringing a message of interest. Okay, so that is who this father figure is. This is who the Emperor is. Okay. So there's an emperor coming forward, bringing an offer. What is this? Okay. Look, Two of Cups. The Lovers. I think that tree is so cool. And then a Page of Wands. And then the Five of Wands. And then the Nine of Wands. Someone now wants to fight for your love, which is just such bullshit. And all they have is this small little, like, message, olive branch, and you're just not interested in the olive branch. You're like, go play with your friends with your olive branch. I'm not interested. And then this energy's gonna be like butthurt about it. Like you're on another type of level here. I feel like with the Page of Cups, the Sun, the Five of Shields, I feel like whatever is coming in here, see, I don't know if this is I guess it's a fish. There's a fish in the cup. I feel like, you know, you sort of know this is on its way to you, okay? So I feel like with the Page, it's like you're picking up on this energy. You don't know exactly what it is, okay? But I feel like soon enough, it'll be illuminated to you, all right? It's going to change your situation, okay? For the better, whatever this is. I feel like this is something you've been waiting for as well. There are some obstacles to overcome maybe, right? Because there might be a bit of hesitation. There might be some things that, you know, could be adjusted. It's almost like adjustments are needed. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I feel like, yeah, like they're outmatched here, the past energy with the new energy and what you're calling into your reality and what is actually available to you that you are creating. I feel like this is on a small scale. This is on, you know, a more proficient scale. I feel like this energy doesn't match up. Right? This is like, what do they call that? Snack size versus king size. That's funny. You're like, I'll take the king size. Thank you very much. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Absolutely. You know your love is gold, right? You know your love is gold. Oops, too many. What do we got here? Yeah. Okay. Is this in the reverse? All right. Yeah. 8 of Cups. Like you do not regret leaving this past energy behind. Okay. They can go and do all the shit that they want to do. Like you're like, I do not care what they do. Okay. They can go and play with others all they want. You're not interested. I feel like you've walked up behind, it's like you knew that like you deserve better with the 8 of Cups in the reverse. And then the next card out is the 9 of Cups. And it's clarifying the Emperor. You know that you will find what you want and deserve, okay, as soon as you leave what no longer serves you. And you are wishing on a star. And I feel like this is coming into your reality here. It's on its way. There's a few things that need to be worked out still, okay? And it is going to rock your world, okay? So, and this is a blessing, okay? Highly favored one. Oh, a star card in reverse. Yeah, I feel like this energy, doesn't wish you well. Okay, I feel like they wish you harm, not wellness. Okay, they do not want you to have a new beginning as a result of you healing from the pain that they caused you. They want you to remain afflicted. They want you to remain stuck and stagnant like them, because then they can manipulate and control and abuse you. And they no longer can do that to your energy anymore. They no longer can steal your energy. You gain this wisdom and knowledge, okay? You gain this expertise. I have the Chariot. Our boobies are kind of hanging out there. We got the Chariot here. I feel like you've moved on and gained something from this lesson. I feel like you were able to integrate. I feel like there was a spiritual gift that was gained here with the Page of Cups too. I feel like now you see empathy differently. You have different ways of managing your empathy. You may have like always poured all your love out, like out of your cup, and now you save some. I feel like now you know how to like reciprocate it. You know how to replenish it. I feel like this is you also like learning how to not allow emotions to get the best of you either. There's some of that. Okay. Let's see. Two of Swords. I feel like you received the clarity you needed. You were able to tap into your spiritual gifts in order to free yourself from whatever bondage, whatever illusions, whatever entrapment they wanted to keep you in. You were able to defend yourself with your God-given abilities. Okay, whether you saw what they were doing or not, you had the knowing. Okay, this is like Gnostics. Telepathy, like clairsentience, claircognizance, clairvoyance. Like this is, you're very well armed, okay, with the abilities to know. Whether they think that you know or not, you know. Okay, so their attempts to bind you and prevent you from seeing didn't work. You saw it all. God saw it all. You just operated from blind faith. Yeah, blind faith, because you were dealing with the devil. Trying to make you feel like this is your shadow energy, right? You had to overpower your own shadow. Okay, it starts with you. And then, you know, some of those that we have these contracts with, right? They teach us. I feel like, you know, you had some difficult lesson here, but you learned it. You absolutely learned it. Okay, with the Four of Wands. I feel like this is a union coming in as well. I feel like this is something that you're going to celebrate. I feel like there's some sort of ceremony. Okay. Yeah. New energy here. Yeah, I feel like somebody may have something to say about it, but they don't really have any power in the situation. I feel like they're very impulsive in their actions. They don't think before they act. Yeah, they don't think before they act. Here we go. We have the Seven of Swords. And we have the Knight of Wands. All right, so this is someone who, for shizzle, does not really consider consequences, or they're experiencing consequences at this time. I feel like instead of showing up the way that they were meant to or agreed to show up, they did the most behind your back, thinking that you would never find out about it. Okay, and I feel like this is now being seen in the environment, okay? And I feel like they're still wanting to come after you and prevent you from having what you deserve, which is a soulmate energy here. Maybe even a twin flame. I feel like they're trying to sabotage this somehow. All right, so just know that, like, they're still wanting to kind of, like, create some sort of disturbance, okay? Here's the Wands. They're trying to create some sort of disturbance to come towards you. They may even involve others with the drama, the gossip, right? I feel like maybe they burned some bridges with the past people that they used to rely on. I'm also getting that. So maybe they don't have any other choice but to come back towards you. Collective, thinking that you will still, yeah, like you'll fall for their illusions, their tricks, but you will not. You see them clearly. You see the wolf in sheep's clothing here. Okay, you see that they are going to experience all the discord, all the obstruction, all the chaos, all the pain, all the suffering, people betraying them, going against them, having their name on their tongue over and over and over again. I feel like they created this for themselves, and you're going to let them lay in it. Okay, that's the advice. You are to choose love in the situation. Okay, you're to rise above the situation. You see this for what it is. It is a karmic cycle closing, and people are learning their lessons, and they are being held accountable for the actions that they took, and that is the laws of the universe, whether they are aware of it or not. I feel like they will be well aware at the end of all of this. Okay? Yep. 6 of Wands. You will be victorious in this battle. Okay? You are being celebrated. You are a devoted warrior and celebrated for what you stand for. You do not give up. Okay? They will be forced to give up. Death card in reverse. They are refusing to change. So I feel like they will be forced to change. Okay? Yep. Queen of Wands. It's almost like if they want to win, then they're going to have to do the work that you had to do to get where you are. If they're that envious and jealous, let's see you try to do what this person had to do in those circumstances. Right? It's almost like, but you don't want to make any changes. So how can you sit back and judge somebody about something you've never experienced yourself until you experience it? So it's almost like I'm getting like some of these energies that sent difficult entities your way to mess with your life, your prosperity while you're awakening. It's almost like they will see what that experience is. This is like an ego death, okay? And I'm getting it's for like a Queen of Wands, all right, who may think that they are above all, but I feel like they still have a lot to learn. Yeah, then I have the Hanged Man. So yeah, I mean, definitely. Oh, that goes over here. Sorry. I feel like, yeah, this is about perspective. This is about, taking a step back and seeing things from maybe someone else's point of view, because now you've experienced something that they experienced. And so now you know what it feels like. All right. I feel like somebody is going to be humbled. Okay. So whoever's karmic that is, they thought it was funny to do all that shit behind your back until it's time to be accountable. Yeah, Merlin in reverse. Yeah, this person, whatever they were doing was unholy, unjust, unfathomable. Okay, just disgusting. And then I have the Empress. Yeah. This person needs help. This person needs help. And then the Strength card. I feel like this person is going to learn a lot about spiritual warfare and not to go after someone who's anointed. Because I have that they have no divine protection. Okay. They are wide open and it's a free for all. Okay. And everything that they've gained off the pain and suffering of others, okay, is going to fall out of their pocket and land into the pockets of those that came against. Okay. They have no protection at all. They are wide open. Yeah. And then I have the Two of Wands. I have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, they're like, let's see how you do. Let's see how you handle being so unbalanced. Let's see how hard it is for you to deal with supporting this and that and not having what you need to survive or whatever. I feel like it's about gaining that perspective, understanding, you know, the action you take has a consequence. Okay, this is the Knight of Wands behind here. The actions you take have a consequence. The Two of Pentacles is duality, the polarity, right? It's like one action causes a reaction. Yeah, okay. Like, where am I? Yeah, and then we have the High Priestess here. There's a lot of spell work done, okay? So, and again, like from someone who doesn't really know what they're doing with the Page of Wands, it's like inexperienced, okay? So it's almost like you could see someone who's like, I just got my wand, it's so cute. And then you're going up against a High Priestess who clearly, you know, has more experience here. I feel like, you know, if anything, you know, hopefully everyone is learning to like tune in and awaken to why we're here and what we're here to do, right? Like, use your gifts for good, you know, like it's a choice, right? This is Temperance. Yeah, you have a choice to either like go one direction or another direction, okay? I feel like this High Priestess here is also like someone who is meant to bring balance and harmony, okay? The Temperance Angel here. So this is someone who works with the divine. There's that rainbow. So this is about like bliss and joy and heaven on earth, and, you know, came through realms and portals to be here, to be of service. And you want to sit here and mess with them over a man, like, or girl, or whatever that is, or family dynamic, or an inheritance, or whatever that lustful devil energy is, like whatever convinced them to think that they could come after you. Okay, I feel like the talk is the talk. There's talk about you with the messages. Eight of Wands. There's a lot of messages going around far and wide. So I feel like people are even finding out about what's been playing out, maybe across state lines, across lines. There's a lot of lines. Okay, a lot of symbols and a lot of lines. I feel like a lot of people are finding out about this. Five of Cups. Four of Cups. I mean, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, people are finding out that this person is experiencing loss, heartache, depression, emotionally unstable, maybe even be out in the cold, maybe nowhere to live, or has some sort of effect to where they work or something. I feel like there's someone's, you know, stability being affected here as a result of some people finding out certain things. Maybe this is like proof of something. I'm getting like this could be like photos, videos, text messages, different forms of communication coming to light about what's been going on behind the scenes that this energy has been reluctant to face and deal with. All right. I feel like they've been holding on far too long to some energy here that has been manipulation, okay, greed, like holding something over their head. Like there's some sort of promise that was made by somebody to someone else, and I feel like they were not able to deliver on what was promised. And I feel like this person's now left out in the cold and abandoned and upset as a result. Yeah, Knight of Swords energy. I feel like somebody entered a contract without really understanding what that contract was going to bring to the table. I feel like they thought somebody had a lot of wealth, a lot of worth, a lot of, I don't know. I feel like they were a bit woozy. I feel like there was a lot of wooziness going on. Like there might have been a lot of people like under the influence of things. So I'm getting like there could have been spell work done to manipulate someone with money or promise of money or something to be gained, or that there was someone who looked like on the outside they had more to bring to the table, but I feel like that was an impulsive move. There was also some sort of abuse of power when it comes to like scamming people is what I'm getting. There's some sort of scam going on, like maybe pretending to be somebody that they're not in order to get money out of somebody. I feel like that's also coming to light. Okay. Ooh, King of Cups. King of Swords. Yeah, that's what's coming to light. I feel like there is some sort of like protection against any kind of attacks. Okay, also the Knight of Swords energy when it comes to this Empress. I'm also getting truth is being revealed. I feel like there's evidence. I feel like the evidence is coming out. Yeah, I feel like this is going to burden somebody big time once this comes out, whatever this truth is. Whatever this proof is. I feel like this person has bent over backwards to keep this secret. I feel like this secret is being exposed here with the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and this Queen of Pentacles. She's holding on to this and is like, do I release this? Do I let them know about this? Like, what do I do with this information? I feel like it has something to do with someone's like sexual desires. I'm getting like this has something to do with like maybe somebody doing something for lust or sex or passion, or to prevent someone on their passionate journey or purpose. I feel like somebody may have a video of someone else that they're using to manipulate them with. It could be having them in some sort of compromised position that they don't want other people to know about. I feel like they've gone far and wide to protect this and seal this from being known, but I feel like there's somebody who knows the truth here. It's almost like they want to expose this person. Yeah, Ten of Swords. It's almost like this energy is like, you're the person who I've trusted this whole time, and now you're the one to put the 10 swords in my back. How could you? You know, I thought we were in this together, right? There's some sort of like someone turning on somebody else, and I feel like there is some sort of like massive betrayal here. It's almost like there's already 9 swords in the back, and then there's one to kind of finish the job. Right, yeah. And then I have the 3 of Swords. So yeah, I feel like somebody potentially could be juggled by somebody else. Okay, again, I was picking up some lustful energy off this King of Wands in the reverse. I feel like somebody may have chose lust over love, and as a result, like broke their own heart. But again, that's how the cookie crumbles. Like, you made those decisions, you have to like deal with how those play out. Right, you're responsible for that. Or however that plays out. Upright, yeah, 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, I definitely feel like there was manipulation, okay, as it comes to trying to affect someone's ability to receive abundance, receive fairness. I feel like it is time for balance here when it comes to this. I feel like they work with someone else to somehow affect your ability to create and to be able to help other people, okay? So if you have some sort of business or something, there could have been some sort of attack on that. I do have the Druid, all right? I feel like, you know, Druid and the Temperance Angel, I feel like this is, you know, had something to do with your beliefs, okay? They didn't agree with your beliefs, maybe how you shared your beliefs, and so they thought that they would attack you and your character. They didn't like how you made money. They think maybe what you do is, you know, not of the light or not of God or whatever. But here's the thing, like, you're a spiritual teacher, you're meant to teach, and maybe the tool you're using is a tool for education and not for ill will. And if they knew you at all, they would realize that you don't have an evil bone in your body, okay? But they can judge all they want. They can be accountable for their own thoughts and actions. I feel like you're here to create change. You're here to anchor in new ways of doing things. You're here to work with a community. You're here to collaborate. You're here to embrace and kind of just, you know, bring balance to the situation during times of change. All right. This is also like destiny work. Okay. So you were called to do what you've been doing, whether people agree with it or not. Okay. So you're going to listen to God. You're not going to listen to whoever has opposing thoughts about what you do. If they don't like it, they don't have to watch. They can turn the channel. They can, you know, look the other direction. You give zero shits. Okay, I do have the Tower. I do have a rebirth. Okay, you're here to do things different. Like, you're being called here of service to make changes on a grand scale. Okay, the Tower is things coming apart so that things can be recreated, okay, or just created from a place of new and freshness and clarity and divine guidance, as well as, like, I don't know, just rebirth energy. Lots of rebirth energy. Yeah. Again, like transformation. You're here to help with this transformation, the spiritual awakening, the ascension, the transformation that all these souls here are making. You've started your path. You've started your journey. You can help others along the way. I feel like you are working with others, sharing what you know. I feel like you've done this in many lifetimes. So, yeah, I feel like you've done this many lifetimes. Six of Cups, yeah, it's also like you're helping the younger ones, those in your community, those that you feel a strong connection to. You're meant to help and work with those who you come across. You will be having someone who supports you and who does appreciate a foot rub from time to time. I feel like this energy is very hardworking, and I feel like they want to sit back, relax, and enjoy the fruits of their labor, and they want someone caring, kind, sweet, and loving to do it with. And I feel like someone sees you as this person, and I feel like they're very supportive of kids if you have kids with the Six of Cups. Okay, so I feel like this very much could be coming towards you. Yeah, let's get one more card. I feel like this is very similar to the reading we just did, but a little bit different. Yeah, I feel like the past energy is going to be experiencing the burdens, and I feel like they will be watching you from afar. And that's fine. Sometimes that's part of their lesson, is to see what they missed out on based on the decisions and actions they took for themselves. Right? And sometimes, you know, that's how the cookie crumbles with the World card. Right? So they will be experiencing the lessons that were still needing to be learned as part of their experience, whether it's in this lifetime or the next. I feel like this is divine intervention when it comes to this situation here. I feel like choosing lust over love really didn't pan out the way that they thought it was going to pan out. And I don't think coming after somebody and trying to take them down and destroy them and their life panned out either. I think all it really did was show them that, you know, is this an upright? This is in reverse. I feel like if anything, there's like this understanding that love is needed in the situation. Self-love is needed. Okay. And I feel like you figured it out. You figured out that, like, you deserve to be loved, and you're not going to settle for less than ever again. Okay. And so you are receiving justice in the situation. Okay, clearly this energy chose to, you know, refuse the gift that was given to them. And as a result, will experience what they seem to be fair and just as a result of the action that they took with the Six of Pentacles. Okay? I feel like the energy they put out, they will receive. If they think, you know, love is not worthy enough, well, then maybe they'll experience what is the opposite of that. That's up to the divine to decide. I feel like there's been decisions made here for what this is going to, how this is going to play out. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, I mean, I have the Four of Swords in reverse. I have the King of Cups. I have the Nine of Shields, and I have the Three of Cups. Yeah, someone would rather go towards karmic energy because then they don't have to do the hard work that you require them to do when they're in your energy. Okay? Like you're not going to release yourself and think less of yourself and allow people to play in your energy and not meet you where you're at. So I feel like this energy is going to continue to entertain you know, multiples because that's how they feel worthy. And you're not interested. You're not looking to be involved in any of that. And if that's what they need to do to feel good about themselves, then you let them. You walked away and you let them. And that was the decision that you made. And, you know, you're moving on. Like, you're good. Like, you're not going to let somebody juggle you with somebody else. It's ridiculous. So good call. Good call. And that's another thing. Like, if you're observing somebody who's like, doesn't matter what age, if they're feeling like they have to constantly entertain others in order to like maintain some sort of status about themselves, you know, that really says a lot about someone's character and how they think of other people and also how they treat them. So it says more about the person doing that than it does those that they have betrayed in their path. So, you know, if you were able to be freed from this situation, congratulations, because you won, okay? You won big time by removing yourself from whatever this was, okay? So continue to focus on you and what you deserve and your value and worth, because you are worthy and you are enough. And I hope you guys have the most beautiful day, and I love you.